De la Roche. De la...
That can't be right.
De la Roche.
Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
What are we talking about?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you?
You know, one thing I have an issue with is that, like, sometimes the NPCs really act like they have dementia. Ma'am, I helped you through your whole fishing training arc. And then you're acting like you don't know me. Okay, whatever. We received your commission requests.
Oh, so you're adventurers.
Oui.
Finally, someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got two super experienced adventurers right here.
That's
We'll take care
me.
of anything and
Well, I
everything
do
for
most
you
of the
as long as you
adventuring.
pay us a little bit of Mora.
I do most of the adventuring. Paimon's just tagging along for the food.
You're exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently.
Is it just me, or like... Is it just me? I could have sworn. Her accent sounds similar to that one Melusine. Sedine.
They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
I swear that sounds like the same VA. Maybe I'm tripping. But it's... Yeah, it has like the same... like accent feel to it.
Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So
you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
I'm like 85% sure that's just Sedine, but voice acting a human. I mean, Sadine's VA is human. What am I saying?
exactly, you're right on the Mora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales?
Nope, we already told you that we're adventurers.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps.
The what?
Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie.
Oh, Thelxie's event.
The story
Okay,
our parents
so
would
that's
tell
the
us
title.
was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
Okay.
A child
Oh.
eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
Doesn't that just sound like a story to scared children?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while
Snake
my
woman?
mother said it had a handsome face.
Oh.
It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance. Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way.
Is this Thelxie just the mechanical penguin you see on the event art?
And
Is
once
that
it finds
the
a child, it
Thelxie?
uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them whole. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Sounds kinda scary.
Yeah, it just sounds like a...
Isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those
Folklore
kinds
at
of stories are
best.
usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
That's exactly what I said.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source.
Do you have any concrete evidence?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
Or it just could be feminine diving, I don't know.
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Irenaeus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me. Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish-heps on the island can understand human language.
Uh-huh.
Is it really so shocking
Right.
that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg?
Yeah, we'll just go check it out.
Piling on the rumors now. Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
We'll check it out.
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it's Sedine. Water Imp's conjecture. Hi, alright. Investigate the waters where the fish have disappeared from. Over there. I mean, yeah, that is where the Vishaps roam around, especially after you do like the passive quest.
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really peaceful. Huh? Look, there are some footprints over there.
Where? Oh. Wait. How? Doesn't... Footprints don't remain if they're... Oh. 10-minute waiting to say hellos. Oh. Hi for chatting for the first time. What do you mean 10 minutes? These footprints extend all the way into the water. Yeah, how is it the footprints are retained? It's sand underwater, doesn't it just... It washes it away.
These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else.
Oh. Really? Oh, sorry about that. I might, Hold on. Let me see if I can change that then. Follower only chat. Yeah, you know what? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry about that, really. Christ. Okay, I made it so it's 0 minutes. That's silly. Yeah, anyways, yeah, sorry about that. Also, hey, thanks for the follow too, Mazgo. I don't know why the notification didn't ping me there. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Wait, did you hear something just now?
Gurgling noises can be heard coming from the water. The noises grow louder and louder until something merges with a loud splash.
What is that? Don't come any closer!
Ah, it's Freminate!
Paimon? Traveler?
Hi, Fremine.
I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
Wait, where could you have been diving? Do you see how shallow the water is? Bro's diving in a kiddie pool. What the hell? In kiddie pool level depths. What are you doing? Did they really? Apparently, Fremine taking off his helmet is too hard to animate.
Paimon, are you okay?
That's crazy.
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Huh? A water imp?
We're investigating a water imp called Thelxie.
Thelxie, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else who's trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated.
Then could you tell us about what's going on with you and why are you diving in such shallow water levels?
Sure, if that's in order.
If that... But no, I'm just curious.
I know the name because of one of my employers.
Hmm.
She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy.
Oh.
Following her request, I've named the toy Thelxie.
It is a misunderstanding. Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest.
But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on! Fremine, you never take commissions from other people!
Yeah, but, she made a special request. But out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it.
Okay.
It's alright, though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress
Oh, is that the
shortly,
is that the NPC?
And I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Okay.
Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
Maybe Clee's behind this. She's taking a vacation over to Fontaine.
The fish?
Fremine nods slightly and seems lost in thought after you tell him about the commission from the Fishing Association. Suddenly, his breath catches in his throat.
I think I may have connected the dots. These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes
And
a
it
lot
scares
of noise.
away the fish.
So, all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
Okay, so not a Clee problem. Okay.
So that's how it was? That actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Just Fremine preparing for another day of work? That's what I said.
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Uh-huh.
So in the end, it was just Fremine.
It's just a big misunderstanding.
Spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just a hoax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll try to finish this commission
no.
as soon as possible.
You're okay.
Once I'm done, the fish should come back.
You're okay, buddy. Don't worry about it. It was just a misunderstanding. We'd be happy to help. Is there anything we can do?
Thanks for offering. But I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
And, I mean, anything for the primos. Okay.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions? Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing.
Mm-hmm.
If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in all this kind of thing. That's all.
Exactly, so if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip.
Is that what you'd like to do as well?
Yeah, I think Paimon's right. Two birds with one stone.
Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there.
Oh yeah? Is that... Oh, is that Pear or is that Thelxie? Okay, no,
I've
that's...
stored Thelxie in the tent.
There's Thelxie.
He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa.
Thelxie!
That's pretty advanced.
Thelxie!
Let's give it a try. Hey, Thelxie!
Thelxie!
Are you there?
Oh. Oh, aha, look at that thing. That's adorable. Let me see you walk around a bit more. Boop, 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 boop. So goofy looking. Hey. Hi. Look at the chubby boy. So chubby. This is what she meant by Morse code. Oh, fuck. Huh. Oh, boy. Do they really have to make me translate this? Are we already started with the Morse code?
So that's Ferminae's version of Thelxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear.
Okay. Well, I've seen like a YouTube video about like the Morse code and such. So after we're done with the event, if I don't translate it like right as I'm playing through it, we'll watch the video on it. Because I think at least some bits of it is important. Where's Penguin Town? Club Penguin.
It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Thelxie. Nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
So Thelxie can talk? Look at this guy.
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea.
Isn't Morse code a language module too?
As it stands,
Like it's
Thelxie can
some
only
form
output
of
messages that were
language.
pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try. I have two other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so I can craft a weapon for him.
A weapon?
A weapon? Will Thelxie have to fight?
Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand. Like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
A penguin with a sword.
What an imaginative employer! Naming Thelxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
Well, regardless of his role
How
or
interesting.
species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
I mean, I'll give Ferminae this. He's good at designing stuff, you know. Okay, I'm not. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna try that.
Whoa, he just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He
Could
can
you-
react to certain key
Could you help me
words,
translate for a
but
minute?
unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Right.
Sounds good.
Okay.
The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
So he managed to install like a Morse code module without knowing how to translate Morse code?
Here we go. I have this testing
How?
manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try? It's okay if you don't succeed immediately. I've got a lot of backup boards just in case.
I'll give it a try.
Okay. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
Debug motherboard. Thelxie. Hi. Oh, do you turn to where I'm... Oh, it does. It does. Oh, look at this thing. Oh no, I want to stand still. Stand still. I need to take a picture of you. he only reaches Nouvelette's shins. His knee. That's cute. Background blur. There we go. Look at the pengy. Cute pengy. Thelxie, wait, okay, right. I did notice there's a couple notes we could read. What? Solaminaline. Seems to be a dose of medicine left by someone. There's a label on the bottom of the container with the word destry written on it. Okay. Thelxie development log number 1. Attempted to install a language output module for Thelxie. The output signal will use a similar cipher to the one used by the House of... Oh. Okay. So, the House of Hearth uses Morse code for ciphers. The benefits are twofold. Not only does the warehouse of the House of Hearth already have many spare old motherboards, this approach will make it language module compatible with Diving Helmet transcription module, allowing for quick and easy transcription and testing. As for the offset of the cipher, it will just be set to 1 for convenience. 1. Thelxien's development log number 2. I've hit a snag. I plan to apply for a transcription module to use for Thelxie, and would have been the same one as the one used in Diving Helmet, but the warehouse is out of stock. Seems like I have to make one from scratch using the one I have referenced. So if I look into it, but it's unclear if I have enough time. I already spent more time than planned on this transcription module. The work on Thelxie's main body will be affected if I keep at this. I'll have to put it on hold. Although the diving helmet can still be used as a cipher to decipher Thelxie's output signal, it'll probably be unintelligible to anyone else. What a pity. I'm sorry for not being able to give you a voice, Thelxie. Aww. I mean, it's just Morse code, right? It's not the toughest thing to decipher. Ooh. Okay, I think this is one of the minigame events. That's a motherboard? That's a motherboard? That's rather big. Uh-huh. After completing circuits... Okay. Right. It's one of these. Okay. Easily done. Debugging successful. Current length of assembly circuits 8. That was easy. Stop raining, please.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned earlier. We're after
It is,
colorful
isn't it?
shells and
Oh,
coral.
shit. Light went off. It is our O'Malley.
Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment, right?
More or less. We're pretty much experts now.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
Aw, it's okay. I mean, maybe for those who have thalassophobia, but I'm pretty sure Hoyoverse designed it so that people with like phobias of water won't even feel anything when they're exploring Fontaine. I'm pretty sure they made sure of that during the design process. Okay, can I keep doing the thing? The thing? Can't temper. Okay, no, that's just for the. I guess I can't do this yet. Okay. Oh shit.
It should be right over there. We'll be
Bruh,
able to
bruh,
find something that'll
bruh,
help us with our
Bro,
search.
bro. Where's the crab? Where's the crab ability? Okay, there it is. Yo, chill. God dang. God dang barnacle cannon. Use the
This is
echoing
it.
conch.
We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration
that's
and
cool.
excavation efforts. Here, try it.
That's cool. Fremine's voice is echoing too. That's a nice detail.
Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
Pick up. Material for Thelxie's weapon. Okay. Inscribed shell. 4 fathom 5 Thelxie of lives. Of his bones are corals made. What? Are they about to stuff lore into this again? Like some obscure but really important lore? Please no, because I'm scared I'll miss it.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp.
Okay.
Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
That's alright. We got spare time anyway. La. I just thank God we can teleport directly onto him. Jesus. Thelxie. Nope, that is not what I'm supposed to interact with. What am I supposed to... Oh, there she is. There's the commissioner. There's the NPC. Oh. Oh. That bag of medicine was... Zuria Destry.
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray.
Madame.
I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
The people who saved Fontaine? You know? Well, technically...
Oh, they're two
we
of
were
my
still
trustworthy
involved.
companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
I mean, we're friends with every playable character. Yeah. Most of them, like 90% of them.
It's really nice to meet you, Madam Destre. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Hola.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh. I mean, yeah, sure, that might apply for Paimon, but... Me? Fairy?
Oh, do you really think so?
Do I look like a fairy? Okay, that smile, maybe. $1,000 smile from
Of
Lumi.
course.
Always.
If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Is this related to the commission?
So you don't know anything about my request yet?
Well, no.
I would have thought Fremine had explained it
At
to
least
you
not
already.
not in depth. Not the
Well,
reasoning.
Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought.
No, he's just introverted.
As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission.
Oh, no problem.
So, would you like to listen to my story?
Sure, you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right?
What the hell? I've never heard this OST. Did they make a new one? Just for the event?
Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Well, it's a nice OST.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Maybe he's brighter than most other kids. Who knows?
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Loneliness syndrome?
It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
I'm sorry, but isn't that just depression?
Oh no. Is it
Is
a
that
very
different?
serious disorder?
It just sounds like he's depressed.
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the Traveler now.
Chronic loneliness.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the Traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
That's oddly meta. because you say everything I never say. So yes, if she becomes basically mute, our game would be a lot more boring. Not gonna lie. Imagine it's not only silent MC, it's also silent Paimon. So God, we need another narrator then.
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son. But since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately,
Oh.
such as uncontrollable delusions.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer
Oh, that's
differentiate
bad.
between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
Oh.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a
Yeah,
dream that he
sounds
often
like
mentioned to me
sounds
when
like
he was younger.
schizophrenia too.
I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Jesus, that young? Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Salacia plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day and singing between fields of golden excuse me, Tidalga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the Iridescence Parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells, and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. And as for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelxie.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie.
So
It's like a beautiful dream.
that's why she's commissioning the penguin.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
The day of the iridescent parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all of the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters, so the kingdom fell, and the king was killed. The water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual, but he had already lost everything, and could only spend his days singing mournful songs. And just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similar lonely children.
How could the story end like this?
Jeez.
Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
Yeah, what do you mean?
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Oh, so you're commissioning the penguin to remind him that Thelxie actually exists separately. Like Thelxie's real, so that... Huh. Jesus. Also, right, ad timer's coming up, so we'll run an ad in a bit.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions.
Yeah, the
Then we had to
commission,
help him snap out of it.
the penguin is there to help with it, isn't it?
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
What, like bring it to a happy ending? Guide his fantasy?
He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world. But since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book.
Oh.
If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition. Here, you can take a look.
So Zuri's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
That's a nice drawing for what it's worth.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book.
Mm-hmm.
However, we'll lead the story to a different
I
ending.
figured.
One where the Water Imp Prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends.
It can help him mentally too, you know.
We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremine need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie, and help him regain his crown and country.
Okay, folks, we'll have to run a ad for the time being. Bear with me. Run ads. Okay. Wow, this... I actually thought this event was gonna be kind of more, you know, have a happy vibe. Considering, you know, the penguin and such. Oh well. I think... I think I assumed too quickly. I just saw the design for the event page and hey look guys, it's, you know, it's cute penguin, right? What could be that bad for a cute penguin? Fucking hell. We're like what, 40-ish minutes in and this poor mother's kid has a disorder. Can we have something good happen to the Fontainians? Is it that hard to ask for? Like ever since we got to Fontaine, it's just been constantly like, yeah, like Navia gets reminded of her father's death, all right, because of the whole confrontation with Vache. And then she also loses, like, basically, the only people she had left that was, like, that close to her, you know, that watched her grow up, Malus and Silver in the Archon quest. And then Farina's 500-year torture, New Valette went through a lot as well. Ridsley's childhood, dear God, just everyone. I thought we're past, you know, we're past our conquest already. Okay, hopefully Lantern Rite, you know, next the Lantern Rite patch will be a bit more cheery, you know, right? Just wishful thinking, guys. Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I didn't expect Risley, when I played through his story quest, I didn't expect it to be that dark. Like, it was talking about some really hefty topics. Jesus. Alright, anyways, yeah, ads are over. We can continue with the event. But Jesus, guys, Fontaine is just... Whew. Why? Why, though? I know, like, creating fake people is, like, a huge sin, but... Damn.
But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Fremine here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
I feel so bad for Fontainians.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Fremine to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
I mean, technically, isn't there that area, Anapolsis? The one, for the Narcissenkreitz story quest? That's more like an actual kingdom, isn't it?
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom, right?
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
Right. Since her son, her child already thinks of fantasy as reality, we kind of gotta do that as well. If we need to help him out.
So we'll be playing it straight, or, making it a fully immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
I'll try my best.
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
I'd say an illness like that is a pretty big deal.
Zuria.
Though. That's what the medicine was. Jeez. I thought it was for her, not her kid.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well.
Fuck.
I should be heading back right about now to check on my son.
Well, I'll try to stay as positive as I can about this, but that's some hefty news to
We
drop on
temporarily
me.
moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view.
What, the house?
Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
And they're playing this music too. Ah. It's so, the music's so good, but it's so sad.
That's great news.
God.
I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Sounds good.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremine, do you think her plan will work out?
She's a great mom.
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
Yep, Fontaine, the nation of Hydro. Filled with our goddamn tears. God damn it. It's actually really... Wow, the angle they panned to just now made it seem like the house was much closer than... That's actually really far. Where did they... Is it actually that house? Fermine!
What is it, Fermine? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
Mentally prepare for what?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't...
Work out?
If things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
No, that's fine. I mean, we'll try our best at least.
Fermine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Didn't we just promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
Does he have the loneliness syndrome too?
Ah, so that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Fermine, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No.
Oh, okay.
Please don't
Oh.
misunderstand.
Oh.
I've never had it. I've
Okay.
just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director.
I can see why, you know. Not
They
exactly
say
the
there
best
are
living
many factors
condition.
surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains.
Jeez. I mean, especially when you're being brought up to be trained as a Fatui operative, right? I'm pretty sure all Fatui operatives are just comes from the House of Hearth.
And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes.
Jesus.
In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
Oh, better help him soon,
What?
right?
It could get that serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it.
Jesus.
So, if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now.
No, we're
I don't
fine.
want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Don't worry, I've seen all kinds of strange and difficult things in life. You've got a point. We'll give it some thought. I mean, we've seen tons of loss already. We might as well prevent as many as we can, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
We'll give it our best.
Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Well, maybe because I have also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
So the penguin town you mentioned was...
So you remembered.
Yeah.
What penguin town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark!
Suddenly Fremne pulls out a diving helmet and puts it on his head. Huh?
Hey, why did you put that on?
What? Yeah.
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind.
Did we drain your social battery? I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I didn't mean
Penguin
to.
Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys.
Alright, we're just talking like this now, I guess.
And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Fremine, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasies as well?
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Does it get dark in there?
Really? I just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something.
Right.
I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things, as if a fairy tale has become reality.
I mean,
It's almost like a sort of miracle.
underwater Fontaine is very pretty.
Really? Like a miracle?
Now I want to try on your helmet too.
Well, if that's in order.
Yeah, that's an
Hey,
order.
now's not the time! Fremine still has Thelxie's weapon to make. We don't want to bother him
I'm
now.
just curious.
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow.
Right.
Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet. Thanks for all of your help.
This
I'll
guy.
be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
You're gonna make me turn the clock twice. Aren't ya? Okay, part 1's done. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. That was quite the event intro. It was a little ominous too, Jesus. The fact that the fact that the only instrument playing right now is only the what do you call that one again? Yeah, there's only a single instrument playing. It's a bit eerie. I know. Yeah, it feels like that anyway. Okay. Complete Prince Country to unlock. Okay. Music box, yeah, music box. Okay, we'll do a couple of these first before we continue. Also, let me check my recording real quick first.
I see the value in my own work,
Kalimba.
but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Hang on.
That's Renee's version of Thelxie.
Lemonade. Is it that hard to ask for? Okay. Alright, recording's fine. Recording's fine. Start recording. Yippee. Okay. Alright, we'll do a couple of these puzzles first. Shouldn't be too hard. It's like like Awaken said, it's just our Mally all over again. What? Uh-huh. So right, I need a wait, no. Okay. I guess I go over this, it press the button, it connects the thing. Yep. Next challenge. There can be up to 2 different circuits involved in one debugging process. Circuits starting point and end point of the same color. Oh. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Uh-huh. Actually, yeah, you can press this and go there. Alright. Yeah, teamwork, right? Teamwork. Oh. Well, actually, yeah, okay, this way you would end up going slower than the other Pengy. Hopefully that works. Yeah, okay. Hey. I got the brains for this. Next challenge. After the debugging process has gone on for a while, you can use the debug manual to obtain clues on how to get set the circuit up. Okay. So let's, well, I mean, oh man, reset, yeah, or rather, hold on, no, I still got the brains for this, give me a sec. Oh, no. You just... No. No, wait. No, I thought I hit a Eureka there. Fuck. Okay, it has to go from... This space needs to be... No. You can only go from the front. I'm not gonna give in to the hint. Not yet. I think I'm pretty capable of at least doing a couple more by myself, without any hints. Yeah, but he only goes in this direction. You start from this direction. So either way, I'm gonna block off him. Shit. He can only be connected through the front. can. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, alright. You just had to make the other guy press both buttons. Got it. When a signal passes through an inductive switch of a specific color, the branching path connecting the direction would change. You can completely activate... Oh, no. Okay, that one definitely goes there. I thought you would need tunnel vision at the end. I got it. This Asian brain will use his Asian intelligence. I'm saying Asian too many times. Anyways, okay, you're definitely going up there. Okay, so you go here, you'd wait for your turn when you're paused here. And then yeah, okay, just like that, right? Yeah, see? There. Easy enough. Oh fuck. This even looks scary. Okay, so you go here first, you wait your turn, he goes there. Wait, no, okay, you go here first. You go. Okay, right, you go here first, you flip the switch, connects there. You go here, you presses this. Oh, yeah, I just need to do this then. I'm thinking too hard about this. Yeah, yep. Fuck. Dang it. This is why I shouldn't be overconfident about these things. Okay. So the problem with the okay, I think I need to stall Penguin too. That's what I think I need to do. Yeah, yes, got it. Alright, I need to stall him on the tracks. Good. Nice. Nice. See, I'm getting this. Yeah, it triggers both. Oh, hell no. Okay, so you come here, you could... No, they both... Oh, no. My brain is not... Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll just do... we'll just do a couple more and then we'll continue on with the story. I'm not... Or else half the stream's runtime is gonna be taken up by by a public display of my stupidity. And I don't like that. Okay, so both of them end up triggering both. Okay, let's see what happens if I stall you first and make you go there. I stall you longer? What happens then? Yeah, you... Oh! Shit! I forgot to add the rail. There you go. Okay, yeah, I just need to stall them. The tactic is to stall the other one. We'll do one more, and I want to see how many levels we've cleared. Okay, you go here, you trigger the... What in the heebie-jeebies? What the... Okay, so you go there, you connect here. You go, you... The last one? Really? Oh, fuck. No wonder it gives me 20 this time. Okay, so he goes... Okay. So, say that he goes here, but no, he's gonna end. You're gonna end up reaching here first. You flip the button. You go. Ah! Okay, so no, this circuit goes here. Circuit goes here. Okay. Let's think about this. Maybe I stall you again. Okay, you reach this one first, right? And then you press that, it triggers that. And then... Okay, let's see. Hey, shush, you. Shush. Shush, Dronzer. You don't get to... I'm the streamer here, you don't get to ridicule me. I realize my brain limitation already, I don't need someone pointing that out. Okay? Okay, right. I stall him. Let's just run this through first once. Good. I need to stall him longer. It's all about stalling. Stalling is the tactic. Yes. See? Stalling. Gotta stall the boy. You just gotta make them That was the last It was. It's not that hard, okay, guys? It's not that hard, you know? It only took me about, like, what, 10 minutes to get through all of them? Cheh. Piece of cake, that one. Puzzle speedrun. You've never seen a faster clear than this. Hopefully. What's this one? What's this? Is this just swimming? The echoing conch has discovered the trail of iridescent glory near Monterey region. The ability in a group might be some use there. Okay, we'll do... Ah, shit. We'll do one of this, and then we'll get back to story. Unless you guys want to see me clear them all before we continue. Go up, New Villette. Go up. Okay, you said I need the octopus skill. So I might as well grab that. Yeah. What? When the echoing conch plays, it will display possible iridescent glory locations within your minimap, and if you review, collect the designated number of said glories to complete the challenge. Okay, so collection event. Okay. Sounds easy enough. Sure. What? I need to kill you first of all. Kill you and your bro. Thank you. What is that? What is that? Shells and cars with different hues and colors has to be a great treasure and water imps. Okay. I'm guessing all of them just give me the same item, right? Yeah. Yeah, do. Oh. Oh no, I'm not done. There's one more. Gimme. What? What'd I do to you? Wait. Piss off. Was that not it? There's still more. Oh, there's one of these. Be gone, water bacteria, whatever it is you are. Okay. Serendipitous dreams. Right, for our free Fremine. Do I have a Fremine? Do I have the boy? Do I have the boy? I don't. I actually. I don't have the boy. This one isn't that good. The other two were good. Oh, you mean the act? Okay. Well, I guess we shall continue on with the story. Whoop. I think, yeah, 9 a.m. is good enough. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I gotta.
Finally come to meet up with Zuria. Let's head over to Fremine's camp right away.
I gotta especially hydrate since I'm in Fontaine anyway. Oh. Okay. Alright, what would the... Alright, the swimming one is simple. This one was this one was fun. Even though it was pretty easy. The other one is... Well, we'll have to wait and see what that one is once we unlock it. Right, okay, there's I could've, wait, actually I could've just teleported there. I forgot.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Oh.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here.
Right, they did mention that like they weren't staying that far too. Could I have actually went and talked with them on the map?
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey,
Thelxie. Whoa. Look at this man. By the way, we can translate the Morse code. Yeah. You know what? What the wait a second. Since I have my phone here, let me try, because I'm not gonna translate all of them, or else we'd be here like forever, stuck on every single piece of Thelxie dialogue. But let me see. Morse code translator, or rather, this way that I can show you guys. Actually, I can just do it on my other monitor. Give me a sec. Morse code translator. Accept. Oh, right. It's dash dot dot dash dot 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 dash dot dot dash dot dot dot. Am I doing this right? What? Hold on. Type the Morse code using dash dot using spaces between letters. But I'm doing that though. Dot dot space dash dot dot what? Dash dot 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 dash 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 dot dot dot. Am I doing this wrong? Because this doesn't say anything. Oh. I'm like, what the hell's a debem? Bro, that is so deep. Bro said debem. Okay. There's... Right, there was like I read the notes for it. It said something about like they set the value to 1 or something. Don't know. Maybe we'll figure that out later.
Whoa! Thelxie's got himself a sword and a shield now. He's looking sharp.
Thelxie banner when.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thelxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Remine.
We helped too.
Thelxie DPS.
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality. Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown?
Yeah, sure.
You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins.
Love me some
I
DIY.
was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Sorry, my back's killing me. Ah, fuck. I'm already old. Sorry, guys.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thelxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Are we as good as at drawing as your son, though?
Ooh, Paimon's excited
Hopefully.
now.
What should we draw on the page?
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing,
You go,
please tell
Zuria.
me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Hey, she's not that bad.
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thelxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Avengers, assemble!
Okay, I'll also draw some companions.
Oh.
Anything
Oh,
else?
it's just us. That's cute. Don't forget to add some color.
Color. Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope.
Oh, that's interesting, though. We have, like, this little colorful highlight around
Who would have
this.
thought the page could have become so inspiring?
Ooh.
How wonderful. Splendid ideas, everyone.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Thelxie most of all.
That's nice.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
Do I want to bother translating that? Because I did the other one wrong. I'm pretty sure. So
I'm sure he is, Zarya. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
you're right about the offset by one. It appears that the BEM, we just need to reverse the offset. So instead, come out as called the. Oh, is that how it works? You just, it's like going back by one. Oh. Okay. You know what? We'll try that the next time he speaks.
I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Thanks for telling me that, by the way, because I am clueless when it comes to these things.
Thelxie's fantastic adventures begin now!
Prince's Country. Okay, so if we complete this and it unlocks the third part of the. After some time, you revive the short. The shore. Oh, this is where the Puss in Boot cat is. Cadla. Let me see if there's like an option on that website I used. Nah, it's fine though. We'll just manually do it when it comes to that. Whoops! I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Can I dive? Head to the Kingdom of the Water Imps.
Look! Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Fremine.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
These should be enough.
Ooh.
I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
That's a domain door.
Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
That's a domain door. Huh. Assaulting the Water Imp Kingdom. The beautiful Kingdom of Water Imps is at hand. Warriors, together with Prince Thelxie, reclaim it from the monsters occupying it. Okay. It's combat. Alright, obviously it's... Oh, fuck. Hydro slimes? Son of a bitch. Wait. Wait, you're saying Thelxie's actually gonna be a... That's adorable. Unleashes a shockwave at Thelxie's position, teasing physical damage. Oh wow, Thelxie's kind of busted. Hold on. Okay, well, we're gonna charge in there guns blazing, but instead it's swords blazing, because we have no guns yet for playable characters anyway. Alright, let's obliterate them with Raiden National, because why not? They're probably not that high level anyway. It's in like it's an event stage. It's the story stage. What's it? How's it look?
So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining.
It's the same as the Misty Dungeon. This is the Kingdom of Water Imps, Paimon, not ruins.
Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the Water Imps' colorful houses and the Rainbow Bridge.
Well, they're gonna have to make a whole new map for that. So...
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
Wait, doesn't it actually translate to Brood? Comes out as Sava. Sava means how are you? Oh wow, it's really, is it? Jesus, that's confusing. Wait, so on top of the Morse code, it's also in French when you first translate it. Huh. Really? Okay, the next time he speaks, we'll try number 2, okay? We'll try again. We'll try again. It's fantasy time now.
Someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Morse code in French. Ah, man. Not only do I need to use the website, I need to brush up on my French skills too.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon Fantasy Mode!
Bruh.
Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of
I've never
this
seen her do
land.
this.
State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
Paimon, please stop. The accent's not working.
We are the companions of Prince Thelxie, your divine highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory! Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Oh, this again? Yeah, you know what? Just bronze. Bronze.
Huh?
You're going a little bit off. Did you break character, Paimon?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem.
Yeah, bronze.
From
Okay.
your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your heart.
She just skipped.
As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
So please
Paimon.
accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you.
Oh, you're right. Foreshadowing much?
And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your
Rainbow.
future will always be filled with light.
Ooh. Go. Some attack buffs. Go. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Boopity scoop. Oh, shit. I might as well type this out first. Okay, so it's dash dot dot space dash dot 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 dash dash space dash dot dot dot. Which is oh. Oh, he just says ça va. Again. He says ça va here. Ça va? Really? Okay. Oui. Je comprends.
My gratitude to your divine highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
Oh, thanks to the power of the goddess Paimon. It's a bit on the nose, isn't it?
Ahem. Now,
Goddess
adventurers,
Paimon.
forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom.
Yeah.
You will be sure to find that which you seek.
I've seen a lot of Goddess Paimon fan arts in my time. So. Yeah, indeed. Oh. Use Prince Thelxie's Water Imp Chanson to defeat opponents more easily after using the skills. Okay, I get it.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of Fontaine. They're called
accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
Wait.
We're under attack.
I have no idea what
It's
is
a
going
roller
on.
show.
Everything's so
There's
flashy.
no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong.
I'm sorry.
Time real
I did
good.
that too fast.
So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Your Highness, they're so strong. Gets cut off. My bad.
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thelxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is,
I'm just that
I didn't
overpowered.
expect this to go so
Oops.
smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong.
God, it's
Just
Paimon.
eradicated all the monsters in one go.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time. And you too, Thelxie, my child.
Alright. What does this say? Dash dot dash dot dot dash dot dash dash dot 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 dash 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 dots dot dash dot dash dots dash dot 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 dash dot 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 dash dash dash. KF UBJ FN BBO. If only this thing can like do the change back one letter thing. KFUB. Okay, we'll just wait until we get to the next message. I don't want to wait around for too long.
Thelxie's turning out to be a
Shit.
real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thelxie's fantastic adventures as well. Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of water imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book.
Oh yeah, right.
Zuria and Fremine, why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
You just want to see someone draw Goddess Paimon. Oh, ad break is coming up in 3 minutes as well, by the way.
Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige.
I'd
Then
actually
in
like
that
to see
case,
that.
the story
though.
today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
That's pretty epic.
At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
Woohoo! The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal.
Right.
Bathed under the
So you
goddess's
say.
glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom. But as for the crown...
Oh no, the crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
This is definitely done on purpose. the foreshadowing.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now!
I mean, it's not like they haven't hinted at this before, like very on the nose already.
Whoa, the pages are beautiful!
It is.
Surya's really talented at drawing.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised
I
coronation.
mean, you could totally see the Hilichurls as the Abyss, right? Also, yep, alright. Sorry, folks, got to run an ad. Which, in this time, I'm gonna try and just convert that last message we got. Crap. Huh? Nani? What? Is this right? It's right, so that line of dialogue apparently says not sure why, but it's oh shit. It says I'm not sure what this one is.
My child,
Oh, fuck.
you'll also be
My
able
bad.
to brighten up when that time comes, right?
like I was saying, it says je t'aime, which is I love you. I don't know what man is. Unless this is... Yeah, okay, it probably meant this. Maybe I mistranslated this part. I like you sounds more fitting. Or that, yeah, actually. Or that. Je t'aime, maman. Yeah. Right, because she did say my child. You know what? Yeah, yours is probably correct. Je t'aime, maman. Also, oh shit, ad's over. Sorry. We can continue. Je t'aime, maman. Oh, okay, god dang it. Alright, here's another one. Let's see. Dash dot dash dot dot dash dot 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 dash dash dot 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 dash dash dots dot dot dash dots dash dots dash dot dot dots dash dots dash dot dot dots dash dash dash. Yeah, it is. Being French in Fontaine. A copy and oh, so that's the same thing. Je t'aime, maman. Okay, well, I guess she really loves his mom. Says the same thing.
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for
Oh,
our
we're already
final
done with day
adventure.
2. Sounds
Okay?
good to me.
And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
Bye. Oh.
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Yeah. I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Fremine is really dedicated. Fremine is working really hard.
Yeah. Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
I mean, I guess one of the reasons is that he can relate to the kids.
Well,
Hardly.
about that, it might be because...
Well, you both had fantasy worlds you dreamt of, right?
Because what?
Right?
It's because... I hope...
You're blushing?
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like
Alright,
you're
helmet
about
time.
to run away and put your
Whoop.
helmet on again.
Am I turning red?
Don't tease Fremine, Paimon. Yes, you are. Actually, it's really, like, obvious.
Alright.
What are you being
We
shy
won't
about?
bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Okay, thank you. See you in 2 days.
What did you want to say? What? Oh. Hi. Hi for the first time chat. You put on this.
I hope that everyone
Got
who's
it.
found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Right, anyways, yeah, hi. Thanks for dropping by for the first time. Yeah, this is this is just combat, isn't it? Yep. Feels like it. Oh. Oh. Okay, it follows my mouse. That's cute. Pear, my boy. I said pear, not I mean Thelxie. Right, yeah, what does that say? Hold on. I feel like a goddamn secret agent or something. Secret agent. Deciphering these. What does this say? Oh, salut. He just says hi. Thelxie says hi. Salut to you too. Salut, monsieur. Hola. I mean, I still remember a tiny bit of French. Okay. I did take classes in high school, but I've just forgotten about 80% of it. That's all. Right, yeah, before we continue, I want to see, because they said they're staying somewhere here. Can I actually find them?
Into the wind.
Oh, fuck. I forgot this wasn't my exploration team. Shit. Are you actually there? Are you actually there? Hello? Oh. Inscribed shell 3. The sea goddess hath rung his knell. Ding dong, hark! Now I hear them. Ding dong bell. Sure.
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs
Oh.
quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must be the doctor then. Whoopsies. My bad. Okay. Oh, that's cool. You can actually interact with this, just like tiny bit, but it's cool. But where's shell number 2? If there's 1 and 3, 1 is in the ocean, 3 is on the table. Did I miss 2 somewhere? Right, anyways, this. Let me just claim these first. Dang. Okay. No streamer luck for me, unfortunately. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but whatever. 2 days later. 2 days later. 9 a.m. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, also we have some new viewers. Hello. Those of you that are only joining now.
Today's the final day of Thelxie's fantastic
Yeah, we're
adventures. Let's go find Fermine and his
anyone new
parents.
here, we're pretty much on the final act for the event. So feel free to watch if you want. Wait. Oh. It fills up according to the thing. Okay, that's cool. I just noticed that. Fremine's camp. I wonder if we'll get to see the son. Her son. Thelxie! You gonna say salut again? No? Okay, it just triggers the thing.
Thelxie, we're here.
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Alright, I'm gonna translate that as quickly as I can. Dash dot dot. Dash dot dot dot. Dot dash. Dash dot dot dot. Oh, no, I think he just says ça va. I remember this. Yeah, he just says ça va. I'm stupid.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
I just went there. Fuck.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh,
Oh, and speaking of,
it's you again.
Found you two at long last. I'm so glad that you both are all right.
Yep, Sadine's VA.
huh? Why are you here, Miss Delaroche? And what could have happened to us?
Yeah, Fremine did say his helmet can translate Morse code. It is weird to me though. It's like he installed the the Morse code module, but then it's like no one in Tevat knows the concept of Morse code. At least maybe they have another name for it. I don't know.
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the
Yeah.
other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
I also noticed this, like, when we started the quest. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Sadine's VA. It's the same, like, it's just pitched higher without, like, the Melusine part of Sadine's voice.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Yeah, but like they don't mention the Morse code in its like name. Maybe
Fremine? Diving?
maybe you just
No,
doesn't know the name.
That's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account.
What?
What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut Distray.
Wait, let's go to Stray?
Wait, what? Wait. Oh god. That's why she's going to such lengths to recreate the oh my fucking god. There is no son, 'cause he passed away already. He already gave in to his fantasies. This is just a way of helping the mother. Are you serious? Jesus. This is not what I expected from a goddamn... God. You know, the title art for the events are really... They really let your guard down, don't they? Are you kidding me? He's dead? He drowned himself. Guys, what the God. I was already complaining about, oh god, can Fontaine people have it easier, please? You know, we solved the big conflict, and there's still this type of stuff happening. But then, oh no, turns out, yes, not only is the son diagnosed with a syndrome that basically makes him hallucinate as it gets worse, she hit the fact that he drowned himself already. I can't fucking believe this. I'm just... Yeah, okay. I am officially terrified of what twist they will pull in the future. I'm sorry. We'll continue. What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago.
Oh, she's by herself.
Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
So that doctor that we heard from the... It's an act. I'm sorry. Imagine a survey about, you know, because the sad part about that is they'll probably say that, you know, they're like guaranteed to make a survey about it. Did you like the story about the depressing tale of, you know, the lonely mother who can't cope with her child's death? I don't know. You put me through depression impact. Do I want to say I praise it for the good storytelling, or do I want to say I dislike it because you're giving me emotional damage? Just like, fuck. Guys, we can't win.
It
can't win.
It can't be, right?
We cannot win.
Let's go Destre? Zuria Destre? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
Who's the doctor then? Who's the doctor that's pretending that there's a kid there? No! The doctor's not for the kids! Wait, so the medicine bag at the near the box was still happens to be Zuria's. Shit. She's probably taking medication. God damn it, this game.
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
I don't know if I want to keep playing this game anymore. I don't know if I can emotionally take anymore. I'm just saying. Like, have we even have anything happen that's like remotely happy in Fontaine? Because the finale of the Archon quest was even bittersweet in itself, right? Sure, we say Fontaine, but at the cost of the Archon's life. And Farina's 500-year tour. Dude, I cannot. I'm sorry. I can't. What the hell? Please do not spring another twist on me. Okay. You see, this is what I expected was purely based off of looking at this, the little like UI art they made. Oh, so wholesome. Look, it's around the fireplace. Maybe we'll you know, we'll have a fun little story time event where we go on an adventure with the mechanical penguin. Yeah? Well, fuck me, I guess. Huh? I mean, I guess we technically went on an adventure, but knowing the context behind... Fuck off, treasure hoarders. Knowing the context now, it is so terribly misleading. Well, I guess it's my fault for assuming that this was going to be happy. Yeah, sure. You know what? Whatever. My fault. My fault for thinking that Fontainians could catch a break after 4.2's finale.
Excuse
Fuck.
us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destray's place?
Was Sumeru even this sad? God, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I do not. I don't know.
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest.
That's exactly.
Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Yeah. You know, after the Archon quest, right? God. It just made me realize, you know what? Right. There's this joke I think I made on like you know how the games for like it's 12 plus, right? The reason being is that they're training the kids to grow into men, you know. They're training us to feel like adults, feel the real pain. Ah, God. Right, just like anyways, back to what I was saying. Like post Archon quests, you know, learning about Farina and all that. It immediately reminded me of like when we had that tea party, or rather like when Arlecchino was telling us about her investigation with Farina, where she was trying to see if she had the Gnosis, and Farina was like, knowing the context of that now, it's like she was literally just out on a stroll, like with a calm day, playing with cats, completely oblivious. And then, coupled with all the pressure of hiding herself, that she's not the Archon, by the way, some random woman suddenly tries to kill you. Out of the blue, you know. Star Wars Episode 3 had the same age rate, and there was including dismantle. Wait, is Episode 3 the one where Anakin goes into that room with the kids? Is like, it's a Skywalker. What are we going to do? Oh God, it is. Well, I'm underestimating what they can do with a 12 plus age rating. What the hell? How is that 12 plus? Man, this shit confusing as fuck. Who's the patient? The door opens for a brief moment.
This is the residence of Zuria Destry, and I'm Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
It's the mum. It's the mum. She's terminally ill. She's depressed. Of course she needs the dog. a doctor. The Wolverine movie is... Wait, which one? You mean like the older ones, or you mean like Logan? The Logan movie. Old one. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We're getting off topic, and I'm also... This is also confusing as fuck. Okay. How in the hell... I'm just not gonna think about it.
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
Could you guys not tell from the context drop we just got from the fishing lady? Her son's gone.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but he's... Well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends by any chance?
You informed the doctor of all that's happened in a few days.
So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So she was forcing herself to go out there, because I'm pretty sure in her condition she should not be outside at all. Well, meanwhile she's doing all that, putting up a front and acting like everything's all dead. Oh god. She's like, in a way, she's living in her own fantasy. She's trying to create her own fantasy, right? Oh god.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time.
Oh no, she wasn't even there. She couldn't even do anything.
That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
That's what she calls Thelxie, my child. We're helping her, like, be more living her fantasy.
No, those were all real. Although, they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
Guys, what the hell?
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
Do I want to ask how Zuria is now? She's clearly not okay. Did you see the state she's in? Oh god, what the hell?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night.
What? No, please, don't, like...
She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind. and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
That's the shell we read.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Can we even write a happy ending out of all this? At this point?
Don't panic, Paimon.
What can we do?
Even though this is a devastating piece of news,
I mean,
we
yeah,
must all
sure.
calm down first.
This panicking not gonna help.
What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients and what their doctors said back then. What if?
Yeah, it's really hard to see anything happy resulting from this.
Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? Well, it's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
The doctor quickly retrieves the book and hands it to Friendly.
Yes, this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure book and the adventure and the picture book.
That's right. If what Dr. Jalacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria. So we should complete this journey.
If it even helps in the slightest, I guess.
We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
This might help her move on.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
I mean, I don't blame her. She first loses her husband, and then just... and she loses her kids, and she probably blames herself more for her son's death, because she wasn't there.
Before
she couldn't do
today,
anything.
I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
Oh god. You know what? Remember that seashell we read in the sea? I was like, why is one in the water while the other one's on the table? It's the seashells he Yeesh. It's the seashells he brought with him that he drowned with. Fuck. God. I was like, why are they so far apart? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why are they doing this? Yeah, like, it just hit me. Like, it's because it's the seashells he brought along that...
There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
God damn. They're not letting me catch a break. They're not letting Fontaine catch a break. The depression impact is real, guys. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, sorry. Before we continue, let me just check my recording and also need to use the washroom really quickly. It's just so tragic. Just all throughout Fontaine. Like, are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay. Recording is fine. So, right. I shall be back, fellas. Okay, well, I'm thinking about running an ad right before because I'm pretty sure this is like very near towards the end already. I'll run an ad so we don't get like interrupted in the middle of it, in case it does. But oh, Jesus, dude. I can't even process this, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, sure, like, it got sad the first time, right? Right as we started out. And I was like, oh, okay. You know what, they're doing this again. I didn't expect it to get sadder, you know what I mean? Christ's sake. My whole mood is like just I started out so like so enthusiastically, and now I'm just it's just whooping. I'm not sure about happy. I'm really not sure if it's gonna be happy. Because it's gonna I'm like 90% sure we're gonna get the interlude next patch, right? That's gonna be depressing, definitely. Navia story quest? I don't think so. Do you see what the world of Tevat has done to her so far? You really think her story quest is gonna be any less harsh on her? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. It'll only be towards like the filler patches that will start to calm down a bit. Because you know, with like Sumeru, we had like the card event, and wait, no. Around that time, the Sorush quest also came out, and the finale for Jet. Ah! Nope, I take it back. It's gonna be depressing all the way until before we get to Natlin. I'm just gonna... Nope. I mean, back in Sumeru, Back in Sumeru, Jet's quest already like just shocked me a lot, especially like the secret, the hidden epilogue to it, which is kind of just, oh god. Teyvat's just getting more and more depressing as a whole. Well, maybe not Mondstadt or because Mondstadt and Liyue was still hosting like a fun poetry event, right? You know, that one wasn't that sad. Like, sure, like the Oceanid lady and the guy from the event, they can't really like be together anymore since the guy's aged and the Oceanid's been away for a long time. But still, remember the. Do not remind me of the sun. Not the sun children, please. Not the children getting sacrificed. Actually, if I had a quarter for like every time child characters got sacrificed in Genshin, I probably have like 2 or 3. Because, you know, sun children, that's one. There's also, you know, Surumi Island. The Thunderbird, right? They were kind of doing the same thing. Rue. And now they're just like, huh, alright. They've had enough happiness. Let's crank that up, bitch. Crank that up to like 11. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every day. Why are we still here? It's painful. Teyvat is just pain. I'm scared for my own mental stability by the time we get to Snezhnaya. Okay. Because there's no way Snezhnaya is gonna be a happiness-filled arc. There's no chance. Okay. Assaulting the Water Imp Kingdom once more. Evil never sleeps, and has secretly smuggled away the crown that rightfully belongs to Prince Thelxie. Warriors, defeat the abominable thieves and take back Thelxie's crown. See, for Snezhnaya, what I'm thinking is that it's either we enter a truce with the Fatui, or we don't enter like the main city at all until like the finale patch. It'll be like the final expansion, mini expansion to the thing, right? Not counting like the little additional regions after it, but like the finale of Snezhnaya. Because it'd be weird. We're enemies to the Harbingers. So just us strolling around there with no one jumping us at all. Saritsa about to, dear God, I could not handle Farina's backstory. You think I'm gonna handle a Farina backstory 2.0? I'm gonna be in that corner, curled up and hugging my legs, just crying myself to sleep. Well, maybe not to sleep. Also, what's the Black Castle? Maybe I'm not caught up on lore enough, but what's the Black Castle? Isn't it? I thought past Canria it's just supposed to be Celestia. Will end. Oh. Well, at least that's where Act 1 will likely end. And then I think There's like, cause like Tevat's not only just comprised of just the 7 nations. There's the Black Sea, I think, which is like, I mean, Golden Apple Archipelago was part of the Black Sea, which is just nations and regions not managed by archons. They can really go like in any direction with that, but we'll see. Because there is no way they're ending Genshin just because, you know, the like we found our sibling or whatever, resolved that whole issue. There's no way we're ending it that easily. Well, one, because Genshin makes a lot of money, and two, because
Again. This is the final part of Thelxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
Alright, wait a sec. Translation. Dash dot dash dot 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 dash dot dash dot 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 dash. What does this say? Oh, oh. He's asking for Maman. He's asking for Fervia. Ferzi. That's sad. Well, she's not here. I'm sorry, Thelxie.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smiles. We have to keep smiling as we finish this adventure.
I'll try my best.
And then she'll be able to recover, right everyone?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
I'm sure she will. You know what? Yeah.
Be careful, brave adventurers. Here come the evil monsters that stole the crown. Let's eat these cyclops.
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again.
You know what? I'll let the dialogue run a bit. I'm killing them too fast. Okay. What? Would that say? I couldn't. Sorry, I didn't have time to translate that at all.
Oh, this is the final enemy, right? We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness.
Hey, I don't blame you. Paimon's. I'm still kind of ticked off about Paimon's attitude in Farina's story quest. Not gonna lie.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
No, Zuria, just rest. Jesus.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
The heroes were stuck. Oh, right. Perilous Trail.
Dr. Jalakal,
Lavender Melon.
How can you forget the name of your own patient?
White Lavender Melon.
His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
Right. The one that reveals their worst fears, isn't it? Yeah. It is sus.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look.
Sorry, we're
They've
done
already
already.
returned.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
Paimon, everyone.
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yes, But the
Yeah.
coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place, because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful! How wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
Hold up. Is that the Je t'aime? Is he saying Je t'aime maman again? Yeah, I think he's saying that I love you, mom, again.
And the last page of the picture book.
Okay.
It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right.
Well, you are a good
picture
artist.
book. The picture book.
Because that's what she
But
does.
I don't know what I should put on the last
course.
page.
It's fine, just
Don't worry, Thelxie and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
At last, Thelxie and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters.
They're playing this
and
music
achieve a
too.
dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
they're. Yeah. You know what? It could just be accidental because this area's music itself is just sad by default. So why is everything so sad? Why?
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love
Why
and
is-
applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, goddess Paimon, Fremine, and... Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Surya walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
That's the end of the story, Zuria.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again.
He's repeating I love you, mom. Oh.
Maman loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zuria talking to Thelxie?
What is Thelxie saying? Thank God I can translate
Quick,
this.
put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module
I already
that's
know what he's
compatible
saying.
with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
Family walks up to you and puts this on my board. So that's what Thelxie's saying.
Maman loves you too.
But I love you more, Mamo.
Wait, what is this?
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy.
If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again? Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
She can barely hold it together.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace. My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
Oh. Three days later at Fremene's camp. Oh, God. You know, the sad part about that is, in reality, she really just hugged the penguin. But she could feel him there.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Fremine! Why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria?
They even made a
If it's
custom
not
music
good news,
track for
Paimon
this.
doesn't want to hear it.
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well.
Yeah. Yeah. God. And they can play the goddamn region music again.
She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If, at some point in the future, you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her.
That's what we saw.
She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
So, perhaps fantasy is not just fantasy after all.
But what else could it be?
A descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
What? That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes. I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Rainbow Bridge. Bruh. Yeah, it does. Oh, God. What the hell? The last part's kind of interesting, though. It's kind of like their way of saying that, it's just so, it's still so tragic, you know what I mean? Cool. This is, there, in no way did I expect them to go on such a dark route with the event story, but they did, and you know what? Sure, they wrapped the story up nicely, at least, so I'll give them that. I'll give them that. It's a well-written story. It's just awfully sad to top it all off, unfortunately. But, yeah. I guess the last part, I mean, y'all remember, for those of you that did the world quests, right? The Narcissus Crites. How, like, the Oceanids have this imaging ability, right? If they wished for something hard enough. That's what Anne did to help us across obstacles and things when we were trying to get back through to Marianne in Anapulsis. I think, well, I know Neuvillette turned all the Fontainians into true humans, but just maybe a little bit of Oceanid still remains in them, right? Maybe that's what happened, because everyone was able to see her son, right? Everyone there, like, saw a glimpse of her son. I think that might have been what happened. This mystical power they were referring to. Christ. Ah, what the hell? This is just an event story, but Jesus, dude. It's just so sad. Anyway, okay, you know, before we do anything, I want to just check something. If we can go back and visit her, maybe. I know the doctor said she's in like the court of Fontaine, but I just want to check. Like, just an event that looks like this, of all things, you'd never imagined them to, like, oh no. Oh. It changes. It's not Thelxie anymore, it's just her son. Sure. What the hell? Why are they doing this? Wow, just wow. Okay. Ways to rub it in, you know? Okay, it's still... Okay. We can't interact with the door. Maybe she's in the court of Fontaine somewhere as an NPC, but... Oh, God. Jesus Christ. They even changed the event art to update it with the ending of the story. You're kidding me right now. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, that's all I can say. Wow. They executed it well. This made me feel just about as sad as